I want you to do what you can with what you've got. Even if it seems like you have a little, like if it's a little energy or a little money or a little time, I want you to use that time. Don't let it slip away. Like actually try to do something with it. Even if it's just like 10 minutes of reading, 10 minutes of working out, if it's just the tiniest bit of time or something in your day, if you got $10, right? Invest it. Put it somewhere where it can accrue, where it can bring you something additional, right? Where it could give you interest. And the reason I'm saying this today is because of a parable that I read yesterday. And there's one that's very similar to this. It's called the parable of the talents. You might have heard of this. This is where Jesus tells his disciples a man goes to a faraway land, and when he leaves, he gives one of his servants 5 talents. And a talent is basically like a bag of gold. It's a lot of money. He gives another one 3 talents, and he gives another one 1 talent. And the one who had 5, he multiplied it, he doubled it, he made 10. The one who had 3, he multiplied it, doubled it, he had 6. And so the master said, keep it, right? You've earned it. That which you made, it's yours. And then the one who had 1, he was afraid to use what he had, so he buried it. And when his master came, he returned it to him. But the master says, you wicked and ungrateful servant, why didn't you at least put it in the bank so I could have received what is mine with interest? And he took, that person, and he threw him into the dungeon. And this is a parable of the kingdom of heaven, of, going to hell, basically. If you don't use what you have, you'll go to hell. And actually, that 1 talent that he was given was taken from him, and it was given to the one with 5, because to those who have, even more will be given, but to those who have not, even that which they think they have will be taken from them. And it's kind of like a harsh message, but there's another parable Jesus tells us, which is in Luke. This is Luke chapter 19, and I'm going to start from verse 12. He said, therefore, a nobleman went into a far country to receive for himself a kingdom and then return. Calling 10 of his servants, he gave them 10 minas. And a mina, by the way, is about 3 months' wages for a laborer, right? So this is a decent amount of money. Imagine you being given 3 months' wages by your boss, when he's like going away for a vacation or something. But it's not exactly that. Okay, so calling 10 of his servants, he gave them 10 minas and said to them, engage in business until I come. But his citizens hated him and sent a delegation after him, saying, we do not want this man to reign over us. When he returned, having received the kingdom, he ordered these servants to whom he had given the money to be called to him, that he might know what they had gained by doing business. The first came before him, saying, Lord, your mina has made 10 minas more. And he said to him, well done, good servant. Because you have been faithful in a very little, you shall have authority over 10 cities. And the second came, saying, Lord, your mina has made 5 minas. And he said to him, and you are to be over 5 cities. Then another came, saying, Lord, here is your mina, which I kept laid away in a handkerchief, for I was afraid of you, because you are a severe man. You take what you did not deposit, and reap what you did not sow. He said to him, I will condemn you with your own words, you wicked servant. You knew that I was a severe man, taking what I did not deposit and reaping what I did not sow? Why then did you not put my money in the bank, and at my coming I might have collected it with interest? And he said to those who stood by, take the mina from him, and give it to the one who has the 10 minas. And they said to him, Lord, he has 10 minas. I tell you that everyone who has, more will be given. But from the one who has not, even what he has will be taken away. But as for these enemies of mine who do not want me to reign over them, bring them here and slaughter them before me. And so this, it might even be the same parable, just, Luke has some different sources. What happens here is the one who made 10 minas, right? The one who multiplied his money 10 times was put in charge of 10 cities, right? So instead of just like a few months' wages, the king says, you get these cities now. It's not just like money. He gives him authority following, what he was given. He said, because you have been faithful in very little, you shall have authority over 10 cities, right? So he only had one mina. He was only given one talent, but he put it to such good use that it multiplied tenfold. And this is something we should all strive to achieve, because in reality, we're all given one life. I like this parable because he has 10 servants and he gives them 10 minas. He gives everyone an equal amount, but the outcome is not equal for everybody. One of them put it to use. He made 10 times, right? The other one put it to use. He made 5 times. The other one, he hid it. And why did he hide it? Because, I was confused about this parable for a long time. Why, just because he says he was afraid, does he get punished, right? Why he says he's afraid? Because for I was afraid of you. But if you really pay attention, he says, because you are a severe man. You take what you did not deposit and reap what you did not sow. So he's saying he doesn't believe his master was a good person. Even though he gave him a gift, right? He didn't have to give him anything on going away, but he gave him a gift and he said, put it to use, do something with it. What are you doing with your life? I want to know that seriously. What are you doing with your life? You've been given a gift with this life. And I'm not saying that to judge you. I sincerely want to know, because I have not put my life to good use most of my life. I mean, I freaking spent years and years, more a decade and a half, right? Addicted to masturbation and pornography, relapsing, trying to quit, relapsing, trying to quit, right? Just going back, accepting that this is my life and realizing this is not good for me, relapsing, trying to quit, just going back and forth. It's just like a seesaw, just trying and trying and trying. But the thing is, I've still put myself to use. And the outcome of that is I'm much better off than I was years ago when I was deeply, deeply addicted. I was deeply addicted to drugs and alcohol, and I've worked on that. And that's a gift from God. It's not because I'm a good person that I worked on it, because I'll tell you, I'm not a good person. I'm a wicked person. In fact, in every area of my life, I could see I've faulted. I've wronged God and my neighbor and everyone. I've been a freaking villain. All right? That's one reason this channel's name's Hero Aesthetics, because I don't want to be a villain anymore. I don't want to be the bad guy anymore. But I realize in my heart, I'm not a good guy. If I'm left to my own devices, I'm not a good guy. I go buy drugs, jerk off, fornicate with women, freaking dishonor my parents, right? So even the ability to do good, I recognize it's not from me, right? It doesn't originate from me. Even the fact that I can do good, it's a gift from God. It's because I've been given this life. It's because I've been given opportunities to do good. It's because I've been given an option, right? You have the option today to hide your talent. Put it away in a handkerchief. Bury it. Don't let anyone see what you've been given. Or you could put it to use. And the thing is, those that put it to use, they multiplied what they got. And they didn't just multiply it. Think about that. The guy who put it to use, he multiplied it tenfold, And then when his master returned, he gave him 1,000-fold, 1,000,000-fold what he actually multiplied. He said, because you were faithful with a little, I give you authority over much more. 10 cities for you. You're now a lord. So put yourself to use. Start with small things every day.